Oh man, buckle up, because I'm about to hit you with a bombshell that will shatter your world. Imagine this. You're cruising through life, everything's golden, and then bam! Your coffee spills on your laptop, you trip over your shoelace, miss your bus, and by the time you get to work, your boss fires you for being late. Sound familiar? But wait, what if I told you this isn't just random crap? What if it's a vicious, unbreakable chain of doom that's been cursing humanity since the dawn of time? Yeah, you heard me. Murphy's Law isn't some cute saying. It's a ruthless force that's toppled empires, wrecked lives, and laughed in our faces. And as the ultimate history buff who's devoured every dusty tome from ancient scrolls to modern memoirs, I'm here to drag you into the heart-pounding nightmare of why bad luck doesn't just strike. It chains up and strangles you alive. Let's dive straight into the inferno, folks. Picture ancient Rome, the mightiest empire the world had ever seen. Julius Caesar, that cocky genius, crosses the Rubicon in 49 BC, screaming, "The die is cast." He's on top conquering Gaul, charming senators, building an unstoppable legacy. But oh, sweet irony, the chain starts rattling. First, his enemies in the Senate whisper plots. Then, his best buddy Brutus gets jealous. One tiny misstep ignored soothsayers' warning about the Ides of March, and WHAM, stabbed 23 times in the back, literally. But it doesn't stop there. The empire crumbles in the Civil War, Augustus rises, but guess what? His heirs? Poisoned, exiled, murdered in a blood-soaked parade. Nero fiddles while Rome burns, literally a fire that guts the city. And why? Because once that first domino falls, the chain explodes. Historians like Suetonius and Tacitus scribbled it down in agony. Fortune is fickle, and woe to those who tempt her. You feel that tension building? Your heart racing? Good, because we're just warming up. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, where the Black Death isn't just a plague, it's Murphy's Law on steroids. Europe in 1347. Trade booming, cities thriving, knights in shining armor dreaming of glory. Then, a ship docks in Sicily with rats infested with fleas carrying Yersinia pestis. One bite, one cough, and boom. The chain ignites. Buboes swelling like volcanoes on necks, bodies piling up in streets faster than gravediggers can shovel. Kings quarantine cities? Too late, the disease jumps walls like a demon. Farmers die, crops rot, famine strikes starving peasants revolt in the Peasants' Revolt of 1381. Hedgerow. The church promises salvation? Nope, priests drop dead mid-prayer. Faith shatters, leading to the Reformation's bloody wars. Over 25 million souls wiped out half of Europe. Can you feel the sweat on your brow? The noose tightening? Every what if spirals into oh hell no. As chroniclers like Froissart wailed in their journals, the world is ending in a cascade of curses. But hold on, we're climbing higher, the air getting thinner, the dread thicker. Now, slam into the age of exploration Columbus in 1492, sailing the ocean blue, thinking he's hit the jackpot to India. Gold spices glory, but Murphy's grinning in the shadows. Storms batter his ships, crew mutinies brewing like poison. He lands. Not India, it's the Americas, teeming with unknown horrors. Diseases swap like deadly trading cards. Smallpox ravages natives, syphilis hits back at Europeans. Empires clash, Aztecs fall to Cortes in a blur of betrayal and bloodshed. Montezuma welcomes him, chain reaction. Misunderstandings lead to massacres. Gold lust turns allies into enemies. Back home, Spain's Armada in 1588? Invincible, they boast. Winds shift, English fire ships torch them total annihilation. Billions in treasure sunk, economies crash, leading to endless wars. Feel that pulse pounding? The suspense clawing at your throat? What if one storm missed? One alliance held? Now Murphy's Law changed it all. One glitch and empires implode in flames. But wait, the tension's peaking. Let's rocket to the Industrial Revolution, where machines promise utopia but deliver hell. James Watt perfects the steam engine, and 1769 progress explodes. Factories roar, cities swell, wealth pours in. But oh, the chain snaps taut. Child laborers crushed in gears, lungs blackened by coal dust. One spark in a Manchester mill. Fire rages, killing dozens, sparking riots. Then the Titanic in 1912. Unsinkable. They scream, iceberg ahead. Ignored warnings, hubris at full throttle. Collision. Compartments flood in a deadly domino, 1,500 souls to icy graves. Why? Binoculars forgotten in port. Lifeboats skimp for luxury. Chain after chain. World War I erupts from one assassination in Sarajevo. 1914 Archduke Franz Ferdinand's driver takes a wrong turn. Bullets fly, alliances trigger, 20 million dead in trenches of mud and gas. The suspense is unbearable, now your fists clench. Because Murphy's not done. He's building to a cataclysm. Enter the 20th century's nuclear nightmare. Manhattan Project. 1945 scientists like Oppenheimer chain atoms for ultimate power. Now I am become death, he quotes. Chills running down spines. Hiroshima bomb success. But the chain uncoils. Radiation poisons survivors. Guilt haunts creators. Cold War escalates Cuban Missile Crisis. 1962. Khrushchev plants nukes, Kennedy blockades. One U-2 plane shot down. Miscommunication nearly launches Armageddon. Submarines depth charge, officers seconds from firing torpedoes. The world teeters on annihilation's edge, billions held hostage by a faulty radar blip. And Chernobyl, 1986. Safety test gone wrong, reactor explodes. Radiation clouds poison Europe. Why? Human error, design flaws, cover-ups chaining into meltdown. Feel the terror gripping your soul, the what-if screaming. What if one valve held? One warning heeded. But no Murphy's Law chains us in relentless torment. And now, the modern madness, 9/11, 2001, planes hijacked, towers targeted, security lapses, ignored intel chain ignites. Buildings collapse in dust clouds of horror. Wars in Iraq and Afghanistan spiral in the quagmires. Trillions wasted, lives shattered. Then COVID-19 2021 wet market mishap. Global lockdown, economies tank, millions die alone. Vaccines rushed? Side effects chain doubts. Variants mutate endlessly. Social media amplifies chaos, fake news chains riots, divisions deepen. Your breath shallow? The climax roaring? Because here's where it all builds the edge. Why does this endless chain haunt us? Is it fate? Curses? God's mocking? But hold everything. Here's the twist that will blow your mind wide open. Murphy's Law isn't a curse. It's a savior in disguise. Yeah, you heard me, shocking truth. Edward Murphy himself, that aerospace engineer in 1949, coined it during rocket tests gone haywire. If anything can go wrong, it will. But dig deeper into the archives I've read devoured. It's not about doom, it's evolution, brutal teacher. Every chain disaster, it forces adaptation. Rose Fall birthed the Renaissance. Plague's horrors sparked modern medicine. Titanic's sink led to safety regs saving millions at sea. Wars birthed the UN, nukes. Deterrence kept peace. Mostly. COVID? Accelerate tech, remote work revolutions. The chain isn't breaking us, it's forging us stronger. Murphy's not the villain. He's the wake-up call screaming, prepare you fools. Bad luck chains because we ignore the signs, but embrace it, you shatter the cycle. Mind blown, right? So next time crab hits the fan, don't curse conquer. The shocking truth. The never-ending chain is your path to unbreakable triumph.